Who's this?
The competition, perhaps?
Oh, well, bring him on.
You know what? Let me come on to you first.
Whip Jones? What's his middle name? Ball and Chain?
You're so funny. Actually, he's our new head of PR. I have a feeling that Stephanie suckered us a bit on this one, though.
Is she another one of his relatives?
No, but she knows him. And when I said, why don't we just take a little bit more time to decide, you know what? She became like a used car salesman. No, we gotta hire him now. Someone else will get him.
What's that all about?
I'm wondering the same thing, darling.
You know, I heard a lot of stories, but I never would have expected you. Sally Spectra's old building.
You know, a little strange. Last I heard of Sally, she was floating around the Canary Islands with a gaggle of cabana boys.
It's quite a woman, that one.
Bigger than life.
Well, we could say the same thing about you. Look, thanks for helping me nail down the job.
It's pretty tough out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's getting a little desperate.
With your talent, you are desperate no longer.
As long as I do my job.
Absolutely. Both of them, I hope.
Stephanie really went to bat for this guy.
Looks to me like she hit a home run. He got the job, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe she stole a few bases along the way, though.
I'd just like to get past first base.
You're rounding to second.
I'm just about to slide right into home.
He's very handsome, though, isn't he? I guess he'd have to be married to Brooke.
Wait a minute. This guy was married to Brooke Logan?
Yeah, he was.
What's that all about? Why, Stephanie's got to be up to something, don't you think?
Stephanie, darling, is always up to something. It's just what she's up to with Mr. Whip Jones that I don't get. Do you think I made a mistake allowing her to persuade me to hire him?
Sunshine, you do not make very many mistakes.
Well, hardly any.
So now we've got Whip, and we've got Stephanie's sister. What, did she persuade you into hiring her as well?
Oh, yes, she did. She talked me into hiring Pammy and Mr. Whip Jones.
Well, maybe they're perfectly qualified. She has worked with the both of them, hasn't she?
That's what she'd like us to believe. But you know what? Ridge is back with Taylor, and Whip, Brooke's ex-husband, Stephanie is heralding like he is the second coming. I am telling you, she's got an agenda, and I want to know what it is.
Brooke is a very complicated woman, and despite the fact that her marriage to Ridge is on the rocks,
Yeah, what happened there?
the marriage license was invalid.
Is that the reason that they broke up?
No.
Okay, maybe you should let me in on the whole story here, Stephanie, so that I know what I'm getting involved in.
Ridge is back with Taylor, and that's where I want to put all my support.
Yeah, that's where I come in. But the question is, can I or anyone come between Ridge and Brooke is the real reason that Brooke and Ridge broke up?
He's a very destructive personality. But the point is, it's over, only this time it's over in a way that's different than any other time. There are genuinely irreconcilable differences, I think.
Maybe there's an opening. How are Ridge and Taylor?
Solid. And I think my son has learned a lesson from this whole situation with Brooke.
Really, what's that?
That he has a genuine and deep appreciation of Taylor.
Yeah, but does he love her?
Oh, I believe he does. Just like I think you're still in love with Brooke.
Show me a man who hasn't gotten close to Brooke, who's not fallen under her spell.
Never ceases to amaze me. Well, there's your motivation.
Well, anyway, thank you for helping me get the job.
I know you won't let me down.
Stephanie, you're sending Whip after Brooke, aren't you?
Paranoia gives you wrinkles.
Ooh, paranoia. Hope that's what it is. But in our interview with Whip, I definitely got a vibe.
What kind of a vibe?
That you are steering things.
Oh, come on. He's exactly what we need.
Now, is he what you need?
All right. Say what's on your mind.
I'm on to you, Stephanie. You are not championing Whip Jones because of his public relations ability.
Come on. I didn't even know he was coming in for the interview. It's all here in his resume.
But what isn't in his resume is that he and Brooke were once very, very close.
What has that got to do with his job?
Well, that depends on which job you're talking about, doesn't it? Taking care of the company or taking care of Brooke?